I ain't gotta go over there. I don't mess with that dude anyway, or I don't mess with that girl anyway, or her family is like this anyway, or, stuff like that. Like the reasons that people use to not contribute is crazy. It's crazy to me. Like I did a post this morning, I said that it's sad that people will not support their people's businesses, but they will drop a whole check at Walmart and forget about whatever they bought an hour or so later. And the reason why I said that is because I see it all the time. Like, I talk to somebody and they'll be like, yeah, that'd be dope, man. That'd be what's up, man. You know what I mean? That'd be something that we could use that we need around here. That'd be dope, you know what I mean? And then when this thing comes to fruition, no support. It was all talk. And I'm like, dang, they can't be serious. How you gonna make a comment or ask this man when they gonna start it? Or, yo, that's gonna be what's up, man, when you put that together. Like when you say that and then you don't even put 20 cents into it, it's like, why ain't you blowing smoke, man? Like you just wasted like however long you was talking to that individual that you were praising them and saying that their achievement is going to be excellent when they put it together. You just wasted all that time. You knew right off the top of your mind, you already knew that, you was capping it up. Like you just was trying to get whatever you was trying to get from that person and roll out. You blowing smoke. And sad to say, it happens a lot. Families don't really support their own families during, any business ventures or any kind of venture. Like, they just think that, hey, he might make it or she might make it. And it's like, yo, don't nobody make it without nobody's support. That's the main thing. Like, you got to support your people. You cannot sit back and look at your neighborhood falling apart and don't do anything about it, or don't even put nothing in it. Like, don't even start up your own thing, and then eventually, you're gonna boom. No, people don't do that. They sit back and they would rather criticize, or they would rather say, man, that dude, I don't know why he wasting his time with that. I'm wasting my time with that, brother, because I would prefer to sweat and bleed and have aches and pains for my own endeavors or anything family related versus me punching the clock for somebody that I'm just a number. They don't even give a shit whether they care if I show up to work or not, because that's a body that they got to replace. But other than that, once I show up for work, man, just do what you got to do and get the hell out of here. That's their mindset. Like, they don't care if you sick. They don't care if you got one leg. They don't care if you could have had the worst day of your life, death in the family, whatever. They don't care about none of that. All they care is you coming to work today and put in that work, but let you ask for a raise or something. Then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But people don't want to really look at that. They like, nah, I'd rather go ahead and punch a clock because it's guaranteed. There ain't nothing guaranteed, people. There ain't nothing guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Businesses close every day, all the time. The only one that can really secure your future and myself, my future, and my wife's future, and anybody else that plans on having a future, is you got to do shit on your own. You can't wait for the next man or hope that, what they call it, John Q. Public, as some people would say, is going to help you with certain endeavors. They in the same rat race as you. They trying to get ahead just like you. The question is, are you willing to go ahead and willing to be by yourself and do what you have to do by yourself? People will support you nowadays. A lot of people will support you only if it's beneficial for them. If there's really no peace in it for them, then they're going to leave you to your own devices. And then when you succeed in that endeavor that you're trying to put together, then the hate comes. And that's the crazy part, because a lot of people can get in on the ground floor, but they don't have either the tolerance, the fortitude, or just the mindset to be like, you know what, I know it's going to be slow in the beginning, but I'm going to stick in there and see how it goes. A lot of people, they don't like that. They want stuff yesterday. They don't want it today. They want it now, right now. Like I said in one of the shows before, this is the me generation. And it's sad because if there was a lot of we instead of me, a lot more would get done and people would be achieving goals left and right. The reason why I can say this is because I come from humble beginnings this time around, and when my wife and I got together, we literally had nothing. You know what I mean? But because we had the fortitude, we had the desire to get things and improve our lives no matter what anybody said or what anybody did, and or people tried to use misdirection to destroy our relationship, we kept on pushing and we kept on moving. And now we're in a situation where we could be really good, you know what I mean? But that's only through, trial and error and just being steadfast and not giving up. And I hate to say that, but that's the main thing that's going on right now. Like, people give up too easy. They don't fight for really what they want. They really want somebody to just give it to them, or, give them a helping hand, and then they kind of get to where they want to go, versus you doing it on your own. You don't owe nobody nothing, and then when you get where you're going, can't nobody say shit to you. But people don't want that. They want somebody to give it to them. They like handouts. And helping somebody is one thing. A handout is another thing. A lot of people don't really know the difference. That's why whoever came up with the parable about, you could fish for a person and they'll eat for a day, but if you teach them how to fish, they can eat for a lifetime. That's the mindset that should be used. But people put it in reverse. If you give me something, I'll possibly get somewhere, and if you don't give me nothing, then I'm going to hate on you when you become successful because you didn't give me anything. I didn't give you anything. I'm just saying me per se. If I don't give you something, it's not because I don't want you to have it. I would rather you try to work for, or at least show me some incentive that you really want to do this thing, instead of rapping me to death. You know what I mean? But that's what it is. A lot of it is just rap. And until people get out of the rap songs and start doing some action songs, they gonna be stuck in the rut like they are. Like they really don't want to achieve much nowadays. It's sad. It's sad to say that, but it's the truth. People would rather sit back and collect a check from the state and thinking that's living, because they ain't got to work or nothing like that. No. You got to work at something, because bills don't pay themselves. And after you get your $500, $600, $700 or $800 for that month, then what you gonna do for the rest of the month? You still got to feed yourself. You still got to light the place you're living in. You still got to pay the rent. You still got to have water running in that joint. Heat, whatever. You still got to do all that. $700 or $800 a month is not going to do it. So where are you going to get that extra income from? And then if you do get the check from the state or whatever, then you're trapped, because now you can only work so many hours if you choose to go back to work. So there's your catch-22 with getting SSI, especially if you're young as me. You know what I'm saying? That's your catch. You can get a check from the state, but you're only going to be able to do a little bit extra after that, because after that, if they find out that you got full-time work or whatever, they're going to garnish your wages. So it's better to do it for yourself. Why waste your life building somebody's empire when you can build your own empire? People, first of all, I advise myself, and then I advise you. If we do not learn how to contribute to each other's dreams, to our neighborhood's infrastructure, to the elderly people, stuff like that, if we don't learn how to contribute these things, we're going to be dust in the wind. Nobody will remember anything that you did or tried to do. Because if you do these things purely for yourself, that's all you're going to get. If you do it for the improvement of the environment and the people around you, then you'll be remembered forever. That's your longevity. That's your immortality. We have to learn how to improve our community by working within the community, and also providing some type of support for the community businesses. People worry about other people moving in and stuff like this. Hey, look, they're the ones putting in the work. You can't sit back and complain when somebody else is putting in the work. That's the name of the game. You got to put in the work. The community is only good as the people in it. I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all have a good day. This is the 15-minute wake up. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep loving life.